Hello everyone, my name is Kashif Ibrahim and you are watching our channel, our schoolteacher.com. We are running a series of lessons about PC basic programming. In previous lesson, we have discussed some basic information about programming and different programming languages, and I have told you about some rules and regulations which are to be followed when you are programming in PC basic. In today's lesson, we are going to discuss some further commands which are related with uh, file management. File management means in PC Basic or in any other programming language, if you are programming, if you are making a program, then you save it in form of files. And when these files are saved, they are saved on some secondary storage device, I mean hard disk or any other secondary storage, for example, USB stick. So how you can manage it, how you can save it, how you can start a new program, these are the commands which are related with file management. So let's start our lesson. To do so, it's better for you to see the written material also, which is available on our website, our schoolteacher.com. You come here and just click on PC Basic link, which is available on this website. When you click on this, you will see this page. Here we have put the links of different lessons available. So this is lesson number 2. You click on it and you will come on this page, which is about file management commands. Before I start telling you about different file management commands used in PC Basic, I tell you that in PC Basic we have two modes available to work or to apply any kind of command. One mode is called direct mode. Direct mode means that you are writing your command on OK prompt. Let me open PC Basic. You see, this is the screen. This is the OK prompt. And when you write any command here, you see an immediate result. For example, if I write here CLS is one of the PC basic commands which is used to clear screen. CLS clear screen. When I press enter key, I will see an immediate result. So this kind of mode is called direct mode, right? Second mode is when you are making a program. Means if I am writing line numbers and I am making a program, line number 20, print Pakistan. You see, when I press enter key on previous line, I did not see any result. The screen was not cleared. It means that I am making a program, and when I run this program is consisting of two lines only, which is printing Pakistan. First, it will clear the screen, and then it will print Pakistan on screen. So when I run this program, I apply run command. Run command is also one of the PC basic commands. Then I see result. What will happen? Run command will run program which is already stored in memory. So it is printing Pakistan. So there are two modes. One is direct mode and one is indirect mode. We make our program in indirect mode and we run it in direct mode. So now let's see different commands which are available. We have save command, we have load command, we have list command, and similarly we have run command, new command, files command. We are going to see all these commands one by one. On this page, when I wrote command, I have written command syntax also. What is the meaning of syntax? Syntax means I know that save command is used in basic language, but what are the necessary ingredients or elements which are to be written with this save command, it is mentioned in syntax. The detail of the command which is required to use any instruction or command of any language, that is called syntax. So syntax tells us how any command will be used. So as you can see, here I have written the syntax of save command, and here I have written in brackets file name. These brackets, these kinds of arrow brackets are uh, telling me that writing file name is necessary with save command. So when I use save command, I must write some file name which should be enclosed in quotation, double quotation, right? Similarly, other command syntax also given load command. With load command also, these arrow brackets have been used. It means that file name is necessary with load command also. Same like this list command, but in list command you can see I have used here square brackets. Square brackets, whatever is written inside square brackets, that is not necessary. In arrow brackets, if something is written, that is necessary. So list command can be used alone also, and if I want to use this command for some specific purpose, then that can be mentioned here according to command syntax. And same like this, every command has its own syntax. Run command, new command, you can see new command, you don't need to write anything here. You are not, it is not required to write anything. So just write new command and the purpose will be fulfilled. Similarly with files also, and that's it. So now let's do some practical. First we are going to see list command. You can see list command, it is showing the list of the program. This command I have used in previous lesson also. Let's add some more lines in our program. Print Pakistan Zindabad, right? And on line number 40 I am ending my program. End command is used to end your program. So if I see, if I apply CLS command here in direct mode, then it will clear a screen. My program is still there in memory. I can retrieve it by using list command. And when I use list command without any parameter, it will show all lines which I have written in my program. So I wrote 4 lines. It is showing all 4 lines on the screen. But with list command, I can use some parameters also if I want to. For example, if I mention with dash, I mention the line number. So this is the last number from first line number to this line number. It will show all lines. So I wrote here minus 20. It means that from first line number to minus 20, it will show all lines. Similarly, I can use like from 20 to last line number. So this is the starting line number, and because I am not mentioning the last line number, it will show all lines after including 20. So 20, 30, 40, these 3 lines have been shown. Same like this, I can mention starting line number to ending line number. I want to see line number 20 and 30. This can also be used. And similarly, I can use line number 20 and 40. I not sure. Oh, it will not work. I have to use here 20 to 40. This will work, right? So this is how list command is used, right? Now list command I have used. If I have not saved this program on my disk. To see disk files, hard disk files. Uh, in DOS, if you know, we use dir command, but here we will use files command, right? Just like in Windows, we use Window Explorer to see our files. Here we have to use command which will show all the files and directories available on a particular drive, right? So here you can see we have different, these are the directories, dir, because I have told you this thing that basic is an old language, so it is showing you a format which is just like if you use DOS operating system. These are the files. Fatma, this is a basic program. First, this is a basic program. Anti-user, this is another file. So we have only two basic programs here, right? So now what we do, we save our program. What I will do here, I list my program and I want to save it on the disk. So because this is my second program, I name it second and I close it in quotations, and then I press enter key. Now let's see whether this file has been saved or not. When I use files command, you can see second.bas has come here. So it means that my program has been saved with the name second.bas. Mind it, the name of the program should be logical. Here I'm using first, second, which is not very meaningful name, but the name of the file, of any file, whether it is basic file or any other file, should be according to the use of the file. So whatever program you have made, you should write the name according to the purpose of the program. So this is list, and now I have saved it. Now for example, if I have done my work and now I close it. Now second day, if I come and I want to work on the same program again, so what will happen? I will reload my basic program, PC basic, and then how can I retrieve my program from the file in I have saved the program? If I use list command here, it is not showing anything. The reason is because the program has not been loaded, or I have not written any program so far. So what I need to do, I need to retrieve my program. I need to load my program from hard disk where I have saved to memory. So how can I do it? If I see files, my program is there, second.base. I need to use command to load this program. So for this purpose, load command will be used. And I told you uh, when we were discussing syntax that load command requires file name to be written. So here I will write the name of the file which has to be loaded. So I saved my file with the name second. Same file I need to load. So I write here the name of the file. I can include extension also if I like. Even if you don't include extension, even then it will look for second.base and it will load it. So when I press enter key, what will happen? My program should have gone to RAM. Now let's use list command. It should show my program. That's it. Now my program has been loaded. I can run it if I like, or I can make further changes. I can enhance it. I can update it, I can debug it, whatever I want. And again, after making changes, for example, I make some change here. I write third, print Pakistan Zindabad. And for example, I write here some message Karachi, let's suppose. And on line number 50, I end it. Now what I have done, I have made some changes. I have debugged my program, quite possible. I have made some changes, and now I want to save it again. Save it again in on hard disk. So same name I will use, and I write here second and press enter key. Now when I press enter key, what happened? I use the same name to save my file again. So what happened? My previously written file on hard disk has been overwritten, has been updated. So previously saved program has gone. Now this program would have been saved on my hard disk. Last command which we need to discuss is this. Whenever you need to start a new program, and previously you were working on some old program and now I want to start a new program, then in that case you have to use new command. Mind it, this command sometimes it might be dangerous for you in the sense that if you have not saved your program and if you use this new command, then your program from memory will be vanished and you will not be able to retrieve it from anywhere because you have not saved it. So you must save your program before using this command, and this command is used when you are already working on some program, you have completed your work, now you want to start a new program. So first of all you save your previous program and then apply this command. So when I apply this command new, then you can see I use here list command, it is not showing anything. The reason is that my previously written program has been removed from the memory. Now it is ready to start a new program. Okay, so we have discussed a number of commands here. We have seen that this command is used to list the program from the memory. Save command is used to save our program. We need to write file name enclosed in quotation. Similarly, when we have saved our program and we want to load it, then load command will be used, and in quotation with load command you have to write file name. Then if you want to start a new program, then you use new command, and I have told you this thing, I have given you this warning that before using new command you must save your program. And run command also we have discussed that run command is also used in direct mode. Whenever you need to see result of your program, you use run command. So that's all in today's class we have discussed, and inshallah in next class we are going to discuss some more commands which are related with programming. We are going to discuss some programming techniques also. So see you soon inshallah. Okay ji, Allah Hafiz.